Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be Michi's 1 year update. Holy moly, Michi is 1 year old. Now he's 1 from when he was born, but it'll be a year in June when I got him. So technically at this point last year I didn't have him, but I knew of him. This boy is 1 year old. Can you believe it? He's grown so much. Oh my gosh. I love him so much. Okay, I wanted to talk about all the things that he's accomplished. Definitely size is one huge thing because he was like this big when I got him and now he's this big, and it's amazing how he was, you know. But one thing I was thinking about is that when you yourself as a bearded dragon parent or any type of pet parent is with them every day as they grow, you don't notice the change. But like other people who, like my friend, she saw him when he was really little and she hasn't seen him since, you know, he was like 4 months old. And so if I see her again, when I do, he's gonna be this big, and you know, she's gonna be like, oh my god, he's so huge, you know? So that was one thing that I was thinking about, was interesting of how like my deep parent thought. Since he is 1 year old, he's now a juvenile. He's not a baby anymore, he's a juvenile. And so instead of doing monthly updates, now I'll just do year updates. So next year he will be 2. Looking forward to that. I will do more updates as they come, like if he changes, you know, whatever. But like in the past 2 weeks, ever since I've been taking him out more, I have noticed that he is so aware of everything, which is reasonable because he's at an age now where like he understands that he's in danger, and so he needs to be on the lookout for that. But I think it's just his personality, but he's over alert. Like everything sets him off and he will just go run and hide, and he doesn't enjoy himself at all outside because he's so focused on the sky and what's happening in the sky. And there's no trees here. The only birds you hear are definitely really far away, well, except for that one. But my area that I'm sitting in right now doesn't have any trees near it, so there aren't any birds that he should be scared of. So I guess it's just that reptile instinct of like, I hear birds, you know, they're gonna eat me. But he's very aware, definitely more aware than when I took him out before. He also is eating more greens, but the problem with that is that I'm not doing a very good job of feeding him more greens than worms because I'm just in a really frustrating spot right now with food, because number one, I can't get to food easily, and number two, he's just being very stubborn. I will definitely work more on feeding him greens more because that's what he needs, and feeding protein less. So I will definitely work on that in the future. What other thing? His beard changes color more often now. Like he's expressing himself more often. Yeah. He's so cute. He's in his hormonal stage of where he doesn't want me to show emotion to him, like love and whatnot, because he's in his moody teenager stage, which I guess is fine. He loves everybody else except me, and I'm like, I raised you. Struggles of being a parent. What else have I seen? He's getting along very well with his sister and his brother. Cats, mind you. I post a lot on my Instagram. If you guys want to go follow me at Michi Gesso, I'll link it down in the description if you guys want to follow me. But I have pictures of them on there. So if I ever say his sister, it's my cat. What else? He's not really eating the clovers. There's clovers out here, but he's too focused on the birds that he is too distracted to eat. And when he does eat, it's just for like 2 seconds. And if you don't have enough food in that 2 seconds, he's done. Like you can't offer him any more food because I have to go pick the clovers and then come back. And then by that time, he's done. I'm like, all the work I just did for you and you're done. So, ow. Claws are still an issue. chest is still an issue because he sleeps on my chest and I get rashes and pimples and lovely things. I had a scare a couple of weeks ago because his tail was shedding, like from here down. I think Michi is special with his tail. I don't know. I haven't seen this in any other dragons, but from this specific spot down here, it's a different color, like a different color pattern. Hi, baby. Than up here. So whenever it sheds, it starts from the inside, like in between the scales, and then it goes to the scales. So it looks like he has a it looks like he's getting tail rot, but it's not. And then he's always had this little section. I don't know if you guys can see that. It won't focus. Can you guys see it? It's like, it's right here. But that he's always had as a dragon, and I think it's just missing scales because it's more sensitive than the rest of his tail, and he's always had it, and now it looks like the scales have fallen off. Before it looked like they were just kind of sick, and now it looks like there aren't any scales there anymore. So I don't know what that is. I looked into tail rot, but I don't think it is tail rot. I was really scared when his tail started to shed because it looked like the beginning of tail rot, and so I was like, oh my god, I don't want your tail. But his tail is doing fine. It's just a weird tail. His tail is just, it's probably the weirdest part about him. And the other thing that I keep noticing that comes back is that he has this black dot on the side of his face right under his eye. Can you guys see it? Michi, stop. There's nothing up there. It's right, where is it? It's right there. You see it? Yeah. That dot, if my camera would focus, which it's not going to, has always been there ever since he was a little baby, and I don't know how to get it off. I've tried water, I've tried gently scraping at it. It's not coming off whatsoever. And there was another one that he had somewhere, but that one came off. But that one's always been there. Like, even with sheds, it's like it's disappeared and then it's come back. I just think that's part of his coloration. Maybe it's just like more dense stuff. And he's shedding in patches now. I was talking to a friend of mine on Instagram who has bearded dragons, and he was saying that as your dragon gets older, they'll just shed in patches. And that's very true, because his hand is shedding right now, his arm is shedding. You can see his hand is shedding, his arm is gonna shed, his back right here is gonna shed, his patch is gonna shed, his tail shed a few weeks ago, and his underbelly will shed. So you can see, like, don't do that. I'm gonna twist your toe. Stop. Michi. Oh my god. His belly gets more yellow. Like, you can definitely see the difference in yellow and white. This will shed and this won't shed, because that bottom shed. that bottom scales shed a few weeks ago. What are you doing? Looking straight up. I haven't weighed him at all because I don't have a scale. I would say not a pound, definitely not a pound. I don't know how many. I should weigh you. I should take you to the store and weigh you. They wouldn't look too fondly on that. He's a happy dragon. He's moody, but he's a happy dragon. He's an orange dragon. As you can see, he's orange undertones. I call him my little Clementine, along with many other names. He is incredibly picky with whatever foods he eats. He used to like, what are they? They're not turnip greens. He won't eat collard greens anymore. He likes turnip greens. He likes mustard greens, not turnip greens. I tried to feed him turnip greens and he will not eat them whatsoever. Also, he hates all fruits and vegetables. I tried to feed him grapes. Any fruit that I feed him, he licks it. He keeps like, and then he literally backs away out. He's out. He's like, nope, I'm not doing every fruit that I've tried with him. Like sweet stuff, not so sweet stuff. And it's just like, what do you like? Because he doesn't eat any. So as a 1-year-old, you actually might have to go back eating baby food, because guess who doesn't eat They're fruits and vegetables. This boy. So, I've tried bananas. He has a love-hate relationship with bananas. Grapes, he won't touch. Strawberries, he's a little hesitant with. Blueberries, nope. He's not doing blueberries. What else? I was gonna say pineapple, but you can't feed him pineapple. I haven't fed him pineapple, don't worry. I've eaten pineapple. He hasn't. I don't know what else. Your belly is so cute. Let's show him your belly. A little squishy thing. He's so pretty. Little squishy. Little squishy. He's so squishy. I love him. Ow. 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 He likes jumping off of things. Just randomly jumping off of things. Like I'll be walking and he's on my shoulder and then he'll just dive bomb to the floor and give me a heart attack because I don't know how many times I've dropped him from shoulder height. I've probably dropped him about 5 times. I'm still surprised he hasn't broken anything. One thing I do need to do is do a 1-year checkup. Hopefully I could schedule an appointment. I do want to do them yearly because I was doing research and they said about yearly is a good thing to do for bearded dragons. So sometime I'm going to schedule a 1-year checkup for this little man and we will see how it goes. I would love to film it, but I don't know if I'll be able to. We can try. That's basically it for this update. There was a lot that I went over. That's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.